If this image isn't the epitome of everything is fine, I genuinely don't know what is. The Brethren are gone, question mark, and now our attention falls back upon the murderous organics populating the rest of this decrepit galaxy. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Toxoids in our Heralds of the Dark Nova series. So, we have a few things to take care of now, and by a few I mean a lot. But let me go ahead and, first of all, it looks like some of our population centers are in need of some new space. So let's work on that. Also, we do have some Sildaron armies present here, I believe. Let's see. Yes, but we appear to be holding them off, which is hilarious. I don't know how that happened. I believe I sent an order. Yep, they're still on the way. They're arriving in 9 days, too, so they're going to be... Are they really that close? I don't think they're that close, but apparently they're that close. They're going to be arriving quite soon, and making sure that fight goes well. But I'm still blowing up stars. I'm just noticing that we just have a lot of territory we can claim and add to our research boosting, our resource boosting, just our economic apparatus at this point. So let's go ahead and do that. I do also have a lot of searching that I need to do. So let's see, the closest idle science ship is where? Looks like here. All right, so I want you to research that. I think I've already given this order to another science ship. Let's have a look. No, looks like not. So research that project and survey that system. Research that project and survey that system. And then you just go check that debris, please. And then you have other stuff to research. So there's just a lot going on. I can go ahead and add these mining stations. I can add this system to my territory. I can add this system to my territory. And I can probably, to be honest, build more construction ships to make this entire process go even faster. Let's look at that, shall we? Let's just build a whole bunch of them. At this point, I've got room for it, so why not? Forgefall. Yep, let's go ahead and give you another building slot. Continuing to expand. It looks like some of the planets that we have not been able to do a lot with in recent turns are finally growing their pops to larger levels. It's taken a while, but we're getting there. What would be needed most here? Resource silos, maybe? I don't have resource silos on too many worlds. Where is this planet exactly? That's not the best spot for resource silos, I have to say. So let's do a planetary supercomputer instead. I haven't done too many of those. Oh, nice. We can upgrade that, and that, and that. There could even be a number of planets where those upgrades are possible. Yeah, I'm going to queue up a few of these upgrades to strongholds. Not all of them. Not all of them. But yeah, also alloy production. Because those will help with naval capacity. Now, I don't really need help with naval capacity. I can build another fleet probably pretty soon and just be okay with it. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Let's replace you with... You don't have a stronghold, so let's put a stronghold there. Yeah, so it's mainly these that I need to upgrade. We have a number of them that haven't quite been upgraded to the full sensorium complex. And I would really like for them to be. But I do need to be mindful of special resource consumption, so I won't do too much at once here. Okay, looks good. Alright, so how is this fight going on Tharba. Let's go to speed 2 and watch this. It really seems like our defensive army is...
Station engaged.
What's this? Oh yeah, that's right, because we're moving on these jerks. That fleet is not going to last long. Bye-bye. Alright, well that was easy. Do I need to repair anything at all? No, I don't. I didn't even lose any ships. Alright, well we've retaken Atlaba. So now let's go ahead... Do I still have all of my ships? I'll go ahead and condense sectors for a moment. Do I still have all of my ships following the embedded stratum? Yes, I do. It works, kind of, but it also leads to losses when I'm up against large fleets, so I just need to be mindful of that. Alright, let's just keep blowing stuff up. I have 17k dark matter right now. Now, bear in mind, I can also buy dark matter. There's nothing stopping me from just, like, buying it outright. It's expensive, but I could do it. So there's that option as well. Alright, new construction ships are being pumped out. Let me make sure I didn't already send... I did already send one there. Okay. Alright, so we need to send a construction ship there. And then there. And then there. I really, at this point, I'm just trying to fill in my borders. So we have fended off the invaders on Tharba. I don't think our army even arrived. That's hilarious. Alright, interstellar assembly. I mean, do I need the additional diplomatic weight? It doesn't matter at this point. It really doesn't. So let me just go ahead and rebuild some of these orbital rings that have been destroyed. And we're going to take back Molbian, and then I'm going to move forward on the Democratic Tharboritan Mandate, because they gave me so many headaches not long ago, and I look forward to returning the favor. Like, a lot. It's something that brings me copious amounts of excitement. And I'll bet you that I can... Yeah. Let's add a few more systems. I've got a ton of influence. I've got more influence than I know what to do with right now.
Construction complete. Gravel recovered.
Alright, so that system's been destroyed. I don't know... It does seem like there's like debris in almost every system, which is interesting. So I guess what I'll do is go ahead and use one of my science ships to just snag the debris while I can. And hopefully their presence in the area will make any other... Let's make sure I got that right. Yeah, I did. Will make any other Pretheran units, like, very obvious. Because right now... Yeah, it says there are 0 infested worlds. So I don't know if there's still another wave coming. Maybe that's the plot twist, you know? It's entirely possible that that's the reason that the game is being a little dicey at the moment, but I just don't know. And we'll find out when we find out. Alright, so we are building these as rapidly as we can. Let's keep it on speed 2. Alright, we've retaken Molbian, and I can go ahead and reestablish this colony if I want. It's thoroughly devastated, but I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and send a full-fledged colony ship. Fosbig. Let's go with Windholm. How about that? We're actually going to name it properly. And now for the really fun part. Hitting these guys where it hurts. I'm mainly just positioning my construction ships for now, but I want to keep an eye on all my civilian ships so that they have jobs pretty constantly. All right, this Star Eater needs to go ahead and come up here. I want you to start cracking their stars. It looks like one of my Star Eaters got chased off, and they'll be back next year in about... it's going to be about 6 months. Alright, so that was fast. And I can still build an additional fleet at any point, too. That's the other thing. So I'll probably do that momentarily. Or you know what? I'll do it now. As long as I can trust this thing. The one thing is that if I bring a fleet, I pretty much have to keep the Juggernaut back until the fleet is built. So we're just going to leave you here, because I think the Juggernaut was responsible for the nonsense that happened over the last few episodes. So let's see what we can do here. First of all, it looks like we have... I don't know what the Pact Stratum is. But let's go ahead and delete you for the Pact Stratum. Also, it looks like command limit has increased, which is nice. So I'll address that soon. Not just yet, but soon. All right. No Breakneck Ridge. And, okay, we have the Titan. 2 of each battleship. 5 of each cruiser. 8 of each menacing destroyer. 7 Declivitus. And the corvettes, we have 12. Okay, so that's a perfect fit. I could add an additional destroyer now. Yeah, there we go. Destroyers have bonuses, so that seems like a good way to fill out these fleets a little bit. So I'm going to give the order for this one to be built. And then at the same time, I'll go ahead and make those changes to the other fleets. If I can. So it's not going to be perfect across the board, because some of these have interesting force balances. So there's not a full complement of cruisers here, but there is here. Perfect. All right, that's everyone. We just need to wait for that fleet to be set up. Yeah, you can see that it's building. All right, so it looks like the Morphic Stratum is going to be the name of the game. Bonshir Stanith is going to be our leader. And we will go ahead and send them to... Let's send them just to Philomere here, this star, which we have just taken.
Rocking up to enemy.
All right, we are arriving in Kongath.
Bravo, recover.
Rest in peace. There's 3 stars here, so that's going to be good when we get the Star Eater in position. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and hit this capital system just to get it over with. And let's see what else we can get away with here. Let's do mining station, research station. So many choices. Go ahead and build that starbase there. Alright, that starbase is already being built. Are there any other idle science ships? Not just yet, but soon enough.
Gravel recovered.
So very importantly, the morphic stratum is now going to be 7, and then you'll be 8, and you'll be 9. Holy crap. 7 full-size fleets. I don't know what to do with myself. Didn't I give you orders? I did. I gave you orders to come to Philemere. Oh, you're already here. Whoa, that was fast. That was really fast. Just kidding. I gave you orders and you followed them. No criticism intended. Don't be mad. Alright, so we're cracking Congath as soon as possible. We do have a station there, but that's not going to be the case for much longer. That's not really our station. Still building all the ships that are going to contribute to the morphic stratum. Scourge missile is done being researched. That's very nice. Swarm spawning pools. Ooh, interesting. Collecting specimens from defeated brethren enables us to clone and genetically program a war brood of our own. Very interesting. So, didn't actually finish a research project. We're just completing various tasks with our science ships. Alright, so that's been fully surveyed. Go ahead and survey that debris, please. And then that debris as well. And I think we're going to be okay on that debris up there. Any other brethren down here? Yep, I see them. Brethren infestors have arrived. So we're going to have to... I mean, there's no worlds for them to infest down here, interestingly enough. So I really just need to send a fleet that can safely intercept them. Like, which one would make the most sense? Probably the Scarred Stratum. Yeah, let's send fleet number 4 back down there. It's going to take them a while to travel. But they'll get there soon enough.
Construction complete.
This is not going well for you, is it?
Accretion complete. Accretion
Haven't seen any major galactic forces in a bit,
Accretion
which is
complete.
slightly disconcerting.
Accretion complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so we've arrived at Maw of the Truthsayer. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the hyperlane travel take care of most of this journey. Okay, what do we have here? Swarm Strikers, nice. Alright, so we're continuing to unlock new techs without actually doing too much. Alright, let's go ahead and do some surveying in the area now. How about that? Build that starbase. Build that starbase. Build that starbase. Build mining stations. And then you build that starbase. While you build those mining stations. And research stations. Thank you. Alright, so now we're actually out of influence. Burn through a lot of it quickly, that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing for these guys to infest here.
Station under attack.
Art installation. Maturity. So, let's see, now we're producing an additional 260 per turn. So now we have 370 additional unity. Not quite enough to fund any other edicts just yet, but we're getting there. What are you doing? Hang on, let me see if I've still got... I do. Alright. Wow. Okay, so that's the full... I just queued up the absolute full defensive capability of Terminal Egress. I need to build up the fleet, though. Or I need to build this thing up, though, because this thing doesn't have any platforms, and it keeps getting its butt kicked every single time. So what we need to do is... yeah. Did that still count? Yes, it did. Sometimes the sounds actually don't play when I'm clicking these in order to make sure I have an even spread of all three. And it can be disconcerting. All right, so there's a transport fleet here. Let's go ahead and hit those guys. And then those guys. And then, meanwhile, where are the... I'm still waiting for one of my Starcrackers, Star Eaters, whatever you want to call them. I'm still waiting for one of them to get back.
System geology charted. Rocking up to enemy fleet.
It's a little bit overkill to send my entire armada just to finish off that transport, but that's what I did. So we're just going to keep going here. I do see a relatively large defensive force in Kai Draconis. They're wondering where all the stars went, probably. So we'll go ahead and attack them once the time is right. How's our victory status looking, by the way?
Science ship
4th place.
under attack.
What? By who? Oh, you know what? I sent some science ships to investigate stuff, and I'll bet you that didn't go very well in every situation. Okay, that makes sense. All right, go ahead and build those mining stations, please. Yeah, we're still waiting. Yeah, there's definitely no value to taking control of these systems in the grand scheme. It probably, to be honest, it probably hurts more than it helps because of empire size. If I were to leave them alone, it's almost like I get more benefit because I'm destroying the stars and I'm getting the dark matter that I can from them. So I'm happy about that. All right, hang on. All right, I think the fleet has arrived. They have. So let's go ahead and jump to Landine and then just send them to Edisich. It looks like there are some reinforcements that might get abandoned. The construction of the etherophasic engine and the Ullyxr Collective has left the Shroud in a state of turmoil. As the psionic realm is slowly ripped apart by the partially functioning megastructure, many of the beings who dwell there are lashing out in anger and desperation. Several have burrowed through the rapidly disintegrating barriers between our two worlds and manifested as powerful psionic entities, consisting of raw, barely contained psionic energy. The confused beings are attacking everything in sight. We will make short work of them. That's fascinating. So the crisis continues to a degree. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them. Okay, well hang on. Tell you what, let's temporarily withdraw. Oh, there's one that appeared here, too. It looks like they're... Oh, man, they're everywhere! Holy crap! Okay. Yeah. Well, they're gonna hurt things. They're definitely gonna keep the enemy empires busy. So why don't we go ahead and just attack the ones that we can see. The ones that are sitting in our territory. I'm actually going to give separate orders. I'm going to send different fleets to hit different entities. And hopefully not regret it too much. Alright, the Scarred Stratum is the only exception. Although, real quick, let's have them attack this guy first, since they're in the area. Alright, so the Scalding Stratum is going to which one? Alright, so the Flecked Stratum can hit this one. And then Hold Fast can hit this one. This will be interesting.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
I'll be curious to see how powerful they are.
Under attack.
But they're literally everywhere.
Construction complete.
Governing ethic shift in the Econo Kingdom. Oh, there's even one up here. Ooh, that's not good.
Construction complete.
That's not good. What if I send the Juggernaut? Would the Juggernaut be able to hold its own, you think? I don't know. Tell you what. Which one is going to... Alright, the Scalding Stratum. I'm going to send you up here instead. Let's go ahead and get the ones that are here in the egress, because that seems like a problem. Let's take care of it before it takes care of us. Diplomatic insult from the Hothrodans. Yeah. Ask me how much I care about that right now, Hothrodans. Yeah, so these guys are nuking outposts left and right. Ooh. I can reduce my society research for 6 months and get additional pop growth speed. You know what? No, I don't care. Alright, so we're blowing up Congath. Can I also go ahead and blow up Marfark? Let's do that too.
Accretion complete.
Also, I do want to have the Juggernaut catch up with the first fleet, so I've given the order for them to join. Alright, so let's see how this goes. This will be a good test. Oh, that was easy. Okay. I feel better. This won't be too hard. You can see they're already well on the way to intercepting, so looks like I'm in good shape. You come up here, attack that one. Oh, there's already a fleet on the way. Nice. In that case, why don't you come down and attack this one? Yeah, you're still going to see a bunch of supernova animations whenever I visit a star that I haven't looked at since I blew it up. That's just going to happen all the time. It's not that the stars are actively blowing up left and right. I just haven't taken a look at them yet. Yeah, like that. Alright, so some of these fleets did take a little bit of damage. Right, that looks done. Wait, which starbase is under attack? Oh, it's probably one of the psionic entities. That's fine. Okay, so a few need reinforcement. That's fine. Easily taken care of. Shimmering Stratum is here in Ocloperon, and so we've taken care of those, but the rest of them are going to wreak havoc on the galaxy to our benefit. Nice. Alright, I'm starting to build up a little bit of influence again. Alright, I don't think there's really anything else to research, unless the psionic entities dropped... No, they didn't. I was about to say, unless they dropped some tech that I can research somehow, which would be freaking funny. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close up civilian ships for now because we just aren't producing influence fast enough to use all of them for the time being. Alright, so let's send the Holdfast Stratum back to... I'll go ahead and send you to Theramora. And we will have the shimmering stratum join you, and additional fleets as necessary. I'm going to go ahead and crack that star. We're sitting at 21k dark matter. I need 40k for the next stage, which might even be the final stage. We'll see. Also, we're at 30 minutes. Where does the time go? Where does the time even go? I don't know. Okay, let's look up here real quick. How we doing? Strategic Coordination Center is in great shape. Art installation is being improved. Interstellar assembly doesn't matter. I probably have additional ring worlds that I can repair, but I don't really have the option right now. Yeah, because I don't have the influence. So, we're at the 31-minute mark. I'm going to stop this one here, but we are making really good progress. I mean, we're 4th place now, and rapidly closing in on 3rd place. The Hothrod and Directors are 2nd place, so, you know, because the Fallen Empire ascended, they now get to be like one of the top-ranked players in the game, which is absurd. But things are starting to move in a pretty good direction after the frustration of the last few episodes with the Pretherin. I think the Pretherin themselves are a teensy bit glitched. So one order that I want to give as I wrap up here is I really want to make sure these are surveyed. Yeah. I want to make sure they're surveyed so that we can capture them, and maybe capturing them will register that the Pretherin were defeated. Because I feel like there should have been an event to let us know the Pretherin were defeated, and there wasn't. So, next one will be all about finishing off the last of these psionic entities that we can reach, and then gathering the fleet back together to continue our offensive against the rest of these fools that think they can take me on. So, stay tuned. We're probably wrapping up pretty soon, I would imagine. I mean, it's looking pretty close. We just need the dark matter, which, you know, at this point, it's easy come at this point. So it's not particularly... It's not looking like this victory is very far away at all. Yeah. Although the Hothrod and Directors are really, really making mincemeat of a lot of the rest of the galaxy. That's probably why we haven't seen as much of an offensive. Like, the Fallen Empire War has been a pretty big help to us in a number of ways. So we might have to fight one of them before the end of this, but we might just be declared victors before we reach that point. And I'll accept that as an ending for the series for sure, because this has been an excellent run, and I'm ready to kind of start over with my refreshed knowledge, as I've been talking about in recent episodes as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.